Hello, Virgo. These are your messages for April 17th through the 24th, 2019. Page of Cups wanted to fly out. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Devil could be dealing with a Capricorn. Santa Muerte could be dealing with a Scorpio. Six of Wands. Eight of Cups. Virgo. The Star could be dealing with an Aquarius. Knight of Cups reversed. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And the Hermit, and that's your energy. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So we're talking about stability, home life, possibly a marriage. So I feel like you could have just ended a relationship or walked away from a relationship, and you probably changed your status on Facebook to single, and now you got a whole bunch of people sliding into your DMs, getting a whole bunch of attention, and you just kind of want to be left alone at this time. You want to do your healing and move on from this person from the past. So a lot of unwanted attention, I feel like. Or just attention from everybody but the person you wanted it through. Or wanted it from, excuse me. So let's get some clarifiers. If that's not the case, however, I do see another scenario here where you were trying to make things work with somebody and something was brought to your attention recently about possibly an addiction or some toxic behavior in the relationship. And now you're kind of wondering if this relationship is worth saving. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles for Virgo. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. King of Swords. So this person probably told you that they wanted to make things work with you, but somebody else brought it to your attention that that wasn't the case. Tell me about the Devil. Why is the Devil here for Virgo? Clarify the Devil, please. Page of Swords. You could have found this out through spying, possibly. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? Knight of Swords. Or this could have just been some gossip that you heard about this person. Or I don't feel like this is harsh communication, but there's definitely a lot of communication happening with you this week between either you and one other person that you are in a relationship with, or This could be several people after the ending of a relationship. Or with the several people, the ending of a relationship could have happened a while ago, but you're finally getting to a period where you're getting stability back in your life. You know, you've healed, you've soul searched, you have done everything that you need to do, and you're kind of coming out of hermit mode. You're ready to put yourself back out there, but at the same time, you don't want it to happen as quickly as it is, if that makes sense. You don't want quite as much attention to come at you as it is. You kind of want to just take things slow. I feel like you're probably getting back on the dating scene just to casually date. You don't want anything to go anywhere. You want the attention, and you want to have these connections with people. You just don't want anything serious at this time. Tell me about Santa Muerte. Clarify Santa Muerte, please. Why is Santa Muerte here for Virgo? So you have the Lovers, could be dealing with the Gemini, and the Ace of Cups. So at one point, actually no. I don't feel like this Lovers is associated with somebody else. I feel like this is associated with making a choice to put yourself first, to love yourself first. Whatever relationship you're leaving, I feel like it really brought you down. It really made you feel like you were less of a person, and you have Death again at the bottom of the deck. It was probably a long time ago that this relationship ended, and it just took you so long to get yourself back up and build yourself back up and raise your vibrations enough to feel in a good place, and you kind of don't want to let go of that yet. You don't, because in a relationship, you have to learn to love yourself enough and trust somebody else enough to love you as much as you would love you if you were on your own. And when you're in a relationship, you don't really get to, I mean, there's still self-love, but you're also experiencing that with somebody else. And I feel like now that you've learned to love yourself again, you kind of just want to experience that on your own again for a while. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm not feeling very well right now. Tell me about the Six of Wands. So you have the Sun. Definitely something that was brought to your attention. I'm not quite sure what. What is this? What has been brought to Virgo's attention? Death and the Knight of Wands. So you could have just found out recently that this person maybe was with the Seven of Swords, the bottom of the deck, was in a relationship with somebody else, possibly while they were still with you. Either that, or it felt like they kind of just jumped from one like your relationship to another, or that this person possibly had multiple people, and you're just now finding out about it. But I don't feel like it's really upsetting you like it would have in the past. So I feel like this has happened a while ago, and you've had plenty of time to heal over this. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. What is the Eight of Cups here? King of Coins. I feel like this King of Coins is you, though. You don't really care much anymore. You're just ready to let go. Oh my gosh, what am I, Scooby-Doo? To let go and move on. You know, it's been a long time coming for you to finally be in this independent self-love, like, state of mind that you're not really going to let what happened in the past bother you with that. Tell me about, whatever happened in the past, you're not going to let it bother you with that, with the King of Wands. Tell me about the star. Why is the star here? The Devil. Again, could be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like this is just you healing over that toxic relationship, that toxic person that was in your life. Not really caring anymore what they did to you. You're just kind of happy to be free. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Page of Wands, Eight of Coins, King of Wands. So, we have all four kings here. So, this person from your past, you could be finding out, was definitely not who you thought you were in a relationship with. Because, I mean, they're coming across as the King of Swords here. They're coming... I feel like this is more your energy, Virgo, but based off the genders on the cards, if there isn't four guys in your life and this is all one person, then they came across as the King of Swords, the King of Coins, the King of Cups, the King of Wands. Who were they really, though? They were a Knight of Wands. They were pretending to be somebody who they really weren't. You know, the Knight of Wands is somebody who's unreliable. They're hot and cold. They're on and off. They can switch their persona at the drop of a dime. Like, you were just dealing with somebody that you didn't really know. And for the longest time, you probably thought you did, but you're, like, it's being brought to your attention now. You could have just had, like, some epiphany, and it just clicked that this person, like, you never really knew who they were. They were, you know, four different personas at different times of your relationship. And that probably explains why it took you so long to heal over this, because they were a charmer. They pretended to be the perfect man, when in reality they weren't any of that. All they were was just a knight. So, Virgo, let me see if you should be see where you should be directing your energy for the next week. Final advice for Virgo. You have the Witch. I feel like this is like the Temperance card out of these cards. Inspiration, moderation, and courage. So, I feel like this is really speaking about having the courage to let go of this person. I feel like they might start trying to come back around and possibly work on things, or just trying to fuck up your energy in general, but you're in a good place now. You're learning to love yourself. You're really healing and seeing the situation for what it was. And it's time for you to just have the courage to push this person even further out of your life than you already have. Because you do have stability here for you. This is the Four of Wands. Sometimes it could be the Marriage card, but she's by herself here, and she's very stable and looks like she can take care of that vendor's table all on her own. So, Virgo, those are your messages for April 17th through the 24th. I will see you next week.